Hi friends, in this video I'm going to share with you three common mistakes that you should avoid after getting selected to interview, having cleared the mains exam. What I'm going to talk now is what you have to do, or rather what you should not do from the time of your mains result till you actually go to the interview. Is that fine? Okay, let me introduce first myself. Vinay Kumar here, international NLP and IAS coach. In my coaching experience of last 15 years, I have come across thousands of serious civil service exam aspirants, and in my coaching experience what I have figured out, many smart and talented aspirants, before getting coached under me, in their previous 2 to 3 interviews, even with the same level of knowledge that they had at the level, when the mains result was out, has ended up getting 135 marks. When I went into finding out why people actually end up getting 135 or a score like 120, even when they appear to be very talented, very studious, very capable, competent, and all that, I could find out some patterns. So based on those patterns, I felt I have to share with all of you who have got selected to interview, or yes, aspiring to be there in some time from now, anytime, my dear friends. To all of you, I have to share these 3 common mistakes. Among the 3 common mistakes, the first one is, right now, it's time to stop chasing books. You have chased enough books for your prelims, for your mains, you have read a lot, you have become knowledgeable. Know this first. Do you get that? Now, this is not the time to again go chasing behind the books, especially the current affairs documents that are available out there in the market. Are you connecting, my dear friends? I see stupidly, number of aspirants chasing behind current affairs documents of here, there, and current affairs documents were specially made for interview and all that. First, stop doing that. That's not the way you prepare for the interview. Remember, this is a test of your personality, and in the personality, knowledge is only a component. Do you get that, my dear friends? And to create your knowledge in the way it should be useful for your interview, you should stop reading all these current affairs documents and start reading some good magazines, like anything. It can be India Today, Week, some magazines like this, which are there on a weekly basis. Are you connecting? It gives you a perspective, it gives you a perspective to speak and represent your views in the interview. Are you connecting? So first mistake, stop chasing the books, stop chasing current affairs documents specially made for interview. Did you get that? The second mistake, stop consulting. Mind you, stop consulting IAS, IPS officers for your interview. Do you get that? Especially this is the mistake I would, I would ask parents not to commit for their children. I know very well, every parent would like to show off to their son or daughter. See, I know an IAS officer, I have this IPS officer who is my friend. But I request to you, please don't take your children to them in the run-up to interview. If you want your children to know that you have many IAS and IPS friends, take to them at some other time. Are you getting it? I'll tell you the reason why. See, this is a time when a person has already become competent enough to get selected to interview, which means what? He is already adequate. What is to be done with him now? Someone with a lot of patience and empathy needs to sit with him, exactly plug the gap that is just adequate for him to do well, or exceptionally in his interview. Rather, this is not the time you take them to IAS, IPS officers, give them all gyan and all that. Are you connecting? In fact, this gyan that is given by people only disturbs clarity and creates more confusion. Please mind you, this is out of my experience in the last 15 years. What parents do to their children, I'm sharing with you. Is that fine, my dear friends? And the third mistake that you should avoid, this is, come close. This is a secret. Don't attend free mock interviews. Did you get that? Remember, there is nothing that is free in this world. Value can only be exchanged to value. You know what is the value that you are paying for the free mock interview? Your rank. As if you didn't do any work for prelims, as if you didn't do any work for mains. Someone like a messiah came at the time of interview and gave you your rank. If you want to, show to the world that my rank was not because of my preparation for prelims, My rank was not because of my hard work to mains, and just because I gave my DAF, my photocopy of DAF to some institute because it conducted free mock interview on me, go attend free mock interviews. Forget about that. Forget about that part. Even without that, in a mock interview of let's say 25 minutes and a feedback of 10 minutes, I sincerely want to know, my dear friends, how much is your learning? How much is what you're actually applying? Are you connecting? Be sensible. Okay? Work with a coach, who can spend at least 30 to 35 hours with you, listening to you, getting to know who you are exactly, doesn't shatter your confidence, doesn't interfere with your spirit, rather increases it all. Are you connecting? So 3 mistakes. First, stop chasing the plenty. 2, stop consulting IAS and IPS with due respect to them. Another time, please be with them. Got that? No, I'm trying to tell you. And 3, stop attending free mock interviews. Even if you have to, not more than 2. Is that okay? Fair enough? Just to get a feel of interview, my dear friends. Thank you all so much. In my next video, I'm going to share with you what are the 3 do's. Here I've spoken about the don't do's. In the next video, I'm going to share with you the do's. Till then, prepare well for your interview. See you all in my next video, my dear friends. Thank you so much.